Hey y'all, it's Danielle, and it is Thursday, May 30th, 2013, and you are watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works with me, Texas Danielle. So, this week's question is about inner strength, and so I'm going to read the question first, and then as I answer, I'm going to break it up again. So, the question reads, help if I actually click on the right thing. Inner strength. How do you focus on the positive changes you are making, the progress of your journey, and the work you have ahead of you without letting the negative talk win? So first I'm going to answer the first part, is how do you focus on the positive changes you are making? I wouldn't say I'm a negative person per se, but my mind always goes to the worst scenarios. Like, I usually don't ride roller coasters because I think of all the ways the machine can break. I don't know, it's just the way I think about it, and then I think, if something happened, how would I get rescued? I'm not quite sure. But the positive changes I'm making, I focus on them. I mean, it makes me happy whenever I make positive changes and realize it wasn't even that hard to think about it, that it was more of a lifestyle change for me, that I'm doing this and still living my life. I'm not following a diet per se. I'm not following like Weight Watchers, where you're always constantly worrying about this or that, or I don't know quite how to explain it any different. I'm following lap band rules and living my life, and to me that is exciting. Sometimes it does get hard. This past week I had an issue with school. I felt like I was doing horrible in school. It was coming up to the last day to drop classes, and I had no idea where I stood in either of my classes. And it was really hard for me. And the reason I was having issues in school was because I wasn't devoting my full time to school. I was devoting half of my time to me. And half my time to me meant working out during my study time, because to me that's more important. Anytime I ever went to school in the past and I was on a diet plan, exercise fell to the wayside, and school became my priority, and I was a great student. However, my weight went back up. So to me this was kind of hard. But thinking back on it now and realizing that I can make both happen, I may not be the perfect student, but I'm still passing, and I'm still working on me and my fitness, and it can happen. I mean, other students do it, why can't I? So I'm making it happen. And then, like I said, whenever I realize I make it happen, it makes me smile. It's like, hey, you can do this, and you are doing it, and you're going to rock it. So, and then once again, I realize it's a lifestyle change, and I just need to incorporate it in instead of trading one thing for the other. How do I focus on the positive progression of my journey? To me, I'm still in awe of my journey. I recently got into Wonderland, and I've never been this low of a weight in my adult life that I can remember. Obviously, I had to pass this to get to where I was, but I don't remember it because I never got on the scale. So that is pretty exciting to me. The positives, it's just the progress of my journey is amazing. I recently went to my clinic, and I asked to see my before picture, and it's just amazing at the person I was, at the size I was. You know, whenever we get to our highest, we see ourselves, but we don't look at ourselves. You see that person in the mirror, and you're just like, whatever, it's not me, you know? Or at least that's how I did. I looked in the mirror. I didn't see what I was seeing. So it's just amazing. The progress of my journey is just completely amazing, and it's crazy. The positive, how do I focus on the positive of the work I had ahead of me? To me, the work ahead of me is like minimal compared to what I've already done. I have anywhere between 60 to 30 pounds to lose to be in a normal BMI. And to me, compared to what I've lost already, I'm like, that's nothing. So I am working on it. Every now and then I'm like, holy crap, what's going to happen when I get there? How am I going to maintain? you know. And whenever I do get these worries, I usually post something on Facebook, or I text my pocket peeps, and you're like, you're okay, you got this, positive words, realistic expectations, just simple things like that. It helps. The negative talk does still get in there, and sometimes when it gets in there, it is mean. Totally mean. I am only 18 weeks post-op, and granted, I had a long pre-op waiting period, but if something still bugged me, I could still eat whatever I wanted. I could eat whatever quantity I wanted. And now post-op, I can't. Well, I can, but the fear of getting sick or getting stuck keeps me straight. So then I am stuck with, all right, I can go work out, or I don't have time to work out. What am I going to do? And that's whenever my pocket peeps come into hand. So I don't have it all figured out yet. I'm only 18 weeks post-op, and I don't think I'll ever have it 100% figured out yet, or ever, because life is constantly changing. But I try my best. I always try to shut up that negative girl in me, but sometimes she wins, and it's perfectly normal. But to focus on the journey ahead of me is, I don't know, to me it doesn't seem that long. I'm kind of sad that it's almost going to end, but then I'm excited to enter the new world of maintenance. So we will see how that goes. And that is how I feel about these questions this week. Feel free to leave us a video response or comment below about how you deal with letting the positive win and shutting up the negative. For those of you who care to follow me on YouTube, my YouTube username is Texas Danielle, all one word, TEXASDANIELLE. I'll put a little link down below. You can find me on Facebook as Downsizing Danielle, DOWNSING space DANIELLE. And I am also on Instagram now, guys. You can find me there as Texas Danielle, same as YouTube. And I'll put links to all the things that I know how to put links to. And tune in tomorrow for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.